Gen Z is obsessed with age, and this is the realest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. It really is.
Please leave video games alone.
What? Like, I swear our generation has developed some of the most
What's good,
distorted views on the things you should or shouldn't be doing based on your age. And I don't even know where these came from.
Grown men eating Takis. They can't eat Takis no more?
Bro, you see what I'm saying? Literally, within the first 2 seconds, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Bro, you literally can't do nothing in society without getting called out for just being a grown man or grown woman doing something. Usually the meme is grown men. I swear to God, yo, it's grown man eating this. But I remember seeing that one, what's that one meme on TikTok or Twitter, where it was like, literally, Platboy Max was in the middle of streaming. I think he was doing some song battles or some kind of event when he was streaming. That brother was eating an apple. And there was a comment saying, grown ass man eating an apple, something like that. Bro, really eating an apple. I'm like, gang.
All right, what is this? Niggas just hating to hate. Nigga ate an apple. What the fuck? Yo! How do y'all do this?
I know we trolling, but how do we get to this level of brain dead, brain fog in society where literally nobody cares anymore about how old you are? You're too grown for everything. Too grown to eat apples. You too grown to eat Takis, bro.
The year is now 2026, in which I'm starting to notice for some reason a lot of people in our generation feel like they're behind in life or they didn't achieve anything. Whole time they ain't even 25. Time and time again, I'll come across a video, a comment, some form of a fucking post which involves a nigga talking about some.
I feel like it's too late for me. I'm turning 21 in
Oh
May
my
and
God,
still haven't
bro.
accomplished anything,
That's
even though
so
I'm currently in college.
And see, that's another problem too. That's another problem. What's good, Johnny? That's another problem, yo, is that we are in an era right now, bro, where we see a bunch of people on social media, a bunch of people that are freaking, who cares? It could be a 20-year-old, 23-year-old entrepreneur, famous rapper, singer, business owner, whatever it is, and we feel like we behind because we don't have $1 million in a retirement fund for our parents and goddamn multiple real estate properties and all these different things by the time we're 22. It don't make no sense. Like, it feels like nowadays, Hush Boy, NPC Trev, come in here with some positivity, ya bot. Anyway, it feels like every single time we're on social media, we're looking at competition. We comparing with one another. I don't really understand when it got to this point, but it feels like everybody goes on this app to flex. And I've seen it before. And I've seen it multiple times, and I still see it to this day, where most people are also faking a lifestyle that they don't even really have, so they could appeal to the masses of people that don't even really care that much, bro. It's crazy. And then you got a bunch of kids over here, like this 21-year-old saying, I'm turning 21 in May, still haven't accomplished anything, even though I'm currently in college. I'm like, bro, what do you expect to accomplish in college? Somebody please tell me. You go in there to learn and pay off your goddamn debt. I don't really understand what you think is going to happen. Your uncle, that is us? What's that even mean? But that's what I'm saying.
21 in May and still haven't accomplished anything, even though I'm currently in college.
Every time I see something like this, I try my hardest not to bang my head against the wall. Because
Facts.
What could you have possibly accomplished by the age of 21?
Facts.
And I'm all for striving for greatness and chasing dreams. You know, there's some people that do become successful by 21. But it's such a small percentage of people, you'd have to be out of your damn mind.
And I'm telling you, bro, these people in particular, I got no problem with these people, right? But FX, Alex G, and Brez, I've met both of these people in Miami, right? And I get it. They young, they lit, bro. They like, you know, my age, and they making bunch of bread, bunch of M's. Great for them, right? And then there's a lot of people on the internet that see these motherfuckers and they compare themselves to the 0.00001%. How many zeros there is in the percentage? 0.0 goddamn a million times of the population, and think that they're behind. When in reality, bro, I think there's a stat. I forgot what the stat was. W, Mr. Follow, Mr. Waffle the GOAT. Thank you for the follow, my boy. But I think there's a stat, bro, where it's like, if you have, I'm pretty sure I saw the stat somewhere. It's like, if you have more than $4,000 in your bank account liquid, you're richer than half of the world. That is insane to me, bro. Like, you're richer than half of Earth. What's good, Mr. Waffle? How you feeling, gang? Thank you for following me. How'd you find me? But to be richer than half Earth, mind y'all, we pushing 9 billion people, gang. So you telling me half the motherfuckers on this planet, if I have more than 4 bands, right, which is a car note, bro, which is maybe a couple months of rent depending on where you live, I'm richer than 4.5 billion people. That's insanity, bro. That's crazy. But then you got a bunch of people in America, in a first world country, looking at these motherfuckers right here thinking, oh, you know, I'm behind, man. I don't have $1 million by 22, so I have a problem. I have more than 4K. Am I rich? Ashley, yes, you are dead ass richer than half of the world, girl. Be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, you got 4 bands. You got more than, I mean, obviously you need a lot more than 4 bands to live a good life. But I'm just saying, though, it's all perspective, yo. Because there's motherfuckers in huts, in broken down villages, broken down cities, crime infested, goddamn, what's the word? Famine infested, war infested, whatever the case is, where they going through all the shits and giggles, not giggles, but you know what I'm saying, do the shits to get to the quickest dollar. And mind you, 4K is an insane amount for them. That could change their life. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Yes, we did it, girl. We did it. We made it. We made it. Oh, my God.
21. But it's such a small percentage of people, you'd have to be out of your damn mind to think that was ever the norm to begin with. But here we have a student at the age you would normally be a student at anyways, saying he's behind.
Yo,
Like,
go to stretch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you come in here with this bullshit saying Bam is better than Kobe all time, you about to reach your end, brother. Stop saying Bam is better than Kobe. He's not, yo.
I'm actually convinced the internet has fried a bunch of our brains to a point where we don't even know what we're saying anymore.
What?
People forget that before this internet shit, there was no being super successful at a young age. Like, no matter how you spun it,
I'm telling
tried
you,
to
bro,
play
this
it
is
through
such
life,
new shit,
you
too.
inevitably would have to climb the corporate ladder from hell. And you wouldn't really see big forms of success until you hit your late 20s or even early 30s. And to be honest with you, it's still like that today. There's a reason why every nigga who's holding a senior position is old enough to have had you. But forget about
Bro, that's
this
what I'm saying.
tradition.
Oh, bro, this, yo, that's honestly, and I'm not gonna lie, yo, I fell victim to it too, right, chat? I'm not gonna lie. I fell victim to being that person like a couple years ago where I was like, damn, bro, like, I'm 20, I'm not ahead, I don't got no goddamn $500,000 in my account, and I'm not even 21 yet. Like, I felt that way, right? But then you look at all these people that came up before us, bro, like, this is a very new era. This internet money, this goddamn OnlyFans money, goddamn content money, whatever it is, bro, this is such a new thing. Haven't y'all noticed, like this boy just said, every goddamn CEO you see nowadays, outside of the newer ones, bro, all these motherfuckers are old boomers, right? W5 Stream Street, go to stretch, you bot. But all these motherfuckers are boomers, bro. You see all these CEOs, they own these businesses because they did it back in the day, these the old way, right? Where they was coming up and grinding and climbing the corporate ladder for goddamn 20, 30, 40 years to become that rich CEO. There wasn't no young CEOs until really recently.
Path. There's so many successful people that
W
didn't
Street
see
though,
their
for real.
breakthrough until later in their life. Vincent Van Gogh ain't start painting until he was 27. Bruno Mars ain't seen his first sign of success until he featured on hit singles at 24. And
Okay,
then
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie, bro. How you gonna use that as an example? You said you gonna use fucking Bruno Mars getting the feature at 24, where he's already a multimillionaire. That's a bad example, gang. Like, you could have used a way better example than that. Also, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love Bruno Mars, but this fit is horrendous, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is really bad. He looks like a Hawaiian tourist. I love Bruno though. Great artist, really talented guy. You know, great mall music. But you know, what's good, Tobias Molina? How you feeling? Did you see my 6-7 yesterday? I did see your 67 streak, yo. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the YouTube video, Glaze, Ashley, please. 67-day streak is insane. 67-day stream streak.
had his first hit album at 25. Kanye ain't released The College Dropout until he was 27.
Facts.
Future was 28 when he had his first breakthrough.
Facts.
Quentin Tarantino ain't hit success in directing until he was 29.
Facts.
The list goes on and on.
What's up, handsome? You're looking as radiant as ever. Yo, big handsome man. Don't make me blush, you cute handsome dog, brother. Bruno Mars in the big 26. Yo, go to stretch. You gotta relax, gang. All right, look, I didn't listen to Bruno Mars' most recent album, but I still got a lot of respect for Bruno because he is a generational talent, man.
But in today's time, motherfuckers are now considered unk in their early 20s. And if you didn't make it early, it's over. I don't know what that...
This is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all motherfuckers keep calling me unk. For what? I'm in my 20s, bro. I'm not even in my late 20s, man. I'm in the youthful, roaring early 20s, bro. But y'all over here calling me unk this, unk that, because there's motherfuckers who are 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 years old in the chat. It's like, bro, what do we consider unk? I'm going to be honest with you. If I had to really tell y'all what I think unk is, I think unk has to be at least like 35. That's when you start pushing unk. I ain't gonna lie. To me, it's between 35 to 40. About time you went live. Yo, Zeke, I'm live every day, gang. I'm live every day. I'm 25. I'll beat up any kid calling me unk. Let's go, big handsome man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm telling you. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And anybody that doesn't fall in this bracket of age, be mad. Stay mad. I don't care. I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? The best age group to be born in, I will say this right now, the best age group to be born in is between 1990, 1990. So you said 1995 to 2005 because we got the last bit of normal society before everyone lost their minds on the internet. Exactly, bro. You know what? That's actually a good one. I say 95 to 2005 had the best upbringing growing up when it came to childhood memories and TV shows and games and outdoor activities. And yo, I remember so vividly, chat too, when I was younger, bro, the excitement I would have, right? But I was actually, no, it's funny. I was just talking to my mom about this on the phone too, bro. I remember back in the day how excited I was to go to GameStop and buy games. Nowadays, everything is online, bro. We got Amazon, we got the online Xbox store, PlayStation store, whatever it is, right? I remember, yo, the excitement of gaming, for example, is kind of lost its touch, bro. I remember when Modern Warfare came out. When GTA 5 came out, bro. I remember I was in goddamn middle school when it came out. When GTA 5 came out, Modern Warfare, the Halos, all those OG-ass games, Red Dead Redemption. And I remember making my mom take me to the GameStop, bro. I remember when Modern Warfare 3 came out in particular, we waited around the block, bro. The line out the GameStop was literally out the door and down the block to get a fucking video game. You don't see that no more, bro. The midnight releases were the shit. That's what I'm saying, yo. Oh my God. I remember even when Skyrim came up, right? I remember when Skyrim dropped, I was so excited to get that game. That shit was sold out every goddamn GameStop, and then I found it in the goddamn Macy's. I bought a video game at fucking Macy's, yo. Fuck up. Yo, Ashley, you fuck up, all right? What I'm saying is, though, is like the magic of the childhood experiences that we used to have, it's just, it kind of lost its aura, yo. I remember too. You know what's crazy? This is what really makes me, I'm kidding, Ashley. I'm joking. But what I'm saying is, though, is this might actually make me unk, though. Make me close to unk. Who here knows Blockbuster? I know some of y'all are my age, but there's some other people in this chat. What's good, VMOS? There's other people in this chat that may not understand that. They might be too young for that shit, yo. First, you don't tell me happy birthday on my birthday, and now you tell me fuck you. No, Ashley, I love you, girl, okay? W Queen mod in my chat, for real. I know what that is. Okay, Robin, good. I know Blockbuster, but we don't have a Blockbuster. Yeah, Saturn, because, you know, y'all in the mandem, bruv. In the UK, I don't know if they have Blockbuster ever. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my video games as a kid, I rented from the video store. Exactly, yo. Because back in the heyday, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we didn't have the funds like that. I can't speak to everybody else, but for me, bro, I couldn't afford to buy all the new games. Are you kidding me? Shit's expensive. So we go to the Blockbuster, you know, we stack up the late fees and bring it back. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That was an era, bro. And I miss when that was a thing. Now, bro, when GTA 5 comes, or when GTA 6 comes out, right? GTA 6 is probably gonna be the biggest game to come out in the last 5-10 years. Probably the biggest game since Fortnite, right? I guarantee, bro, when GTA 6 comes out, there's not going to be any lines at GameStop or freaking the mall or whatever. Everyone's going to get that shit online. And there's no excitement, bro. Like, yeah, I'm going to be excited to play it, but there was also a whole aspect of getting the game itself. You know what I mean? My parents raised me good. You know what, Robin? Your parents do have culture. I'm not going to lie. Your parents do have culture.
Hell's going on? Like, that ass, if you were to ever say something like, damn, bro, you know what? I think I'm going to start making music next month. All of a sudden, here comes a bunch of niggas out of nowhere talking about, all right, right here. I'm finna buy you. Whoa. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. What you mean cut it out, bro? I'm trying to make some music, bro. Bro, you're too old for that, bro.
See, bro.
Hang it up. It's time to start a family, bro. You're unk now.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen, yo. I guarantee. I mean, I see it happen all the time in freaking Cinna streams or who else? Who's like an older shit, like Your Age, stuff like that. Bro, they in their late 20s, right? I get it. You know, they pushing 30. I understand. But there'd be so many motherfuckers saying, yo, what are you doing? Start a family. I'm like, gang, do you think that when you're 30 years old, you're just in the deathbed, you got one foot in the door? Bro, that's like your life is just beginning.
You a little ass kid, bro. You 17. I know damn well you're not talking this direction. I know damn well you're not talking this direction. Go ahead.
Okay, so how old are you?
Don't do that.
So how old are
Hey,
you?
you better go damn.
How old are you?
GG. I'm not 31 and I'm not 30.
28.
Yo, bro, Rakai, we heard the script earlier today. We heard it yesterday, last week. He's gonna say something about a family. He's gonna say something about a family.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Just say it.
Listen, just start a feeling, my nigga.
There it is.
Just fries it up. Start a feeling, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Same shit.
And I don't know what it is, but for some reason, hella people in our generation have this, if you didn't make it by blank age, it's over mentality.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't make it by 18, somehow it's over.
What's good, Massive?
Is this nigga serious?
Yep.
So basically, if you ain't make it by the time you were a senior in high school, you lost.
I'm telling you.
Your time has passed, bro. Give it
And
up.
I dead used to feel
and
that
life
way.
ain't even start yet.
I dead used to feel that way, y'all. I'm telling you. I actually did feel like the person who was failing at life because I wasn't rich by 20. Deadass.
If you didn't make it by 21, it's over. Or if I'm not rich by 25, I'm blowing my shit smooth off. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, hold on. Look at that. Hold on. You see that?
Bad news.
Bro, hold on. median earnings by age in the U.S. 16 to 19 years old, motherfucker, 33,000 annual wage, gang. $648 a week. 25 to 34 years old, $1,100 weekly, 58K a year, gang. Like, bro, that's insane to think about. It really is. And then if you 65, you lucky if you getting 63 bands a year. Oh my God, bro, that's actually crazy. Hourly wage is barely going up too. That's insane.
Can y'all just imagine what the world would look like if everyone genuinely had this mentality? Like, if you're not rich by 25, niggas should just cease to exist because it's too late. Like, imagine there was a fucking law in place. Tom Boso.
If you are not making 6 figures by 25, you are now eternally damned for the rest of your life.
But the average person doesn't make 6 figures in their life ever.
Now, don't get me wrong, y'all.
Who's next?
I want to make a lot of money and be very successful. Get me a mansion, buy my mama crib, you know what I'm saying? Get travel the world, do a lot of great things, build a lot of great things. But it takes time, yo. It takes time. And I think I feel bad for a lot of people that are younger than me, because I feel like the younger motherfuckers, the Gen Alphas, are going to have it way worse, yo. Because they grew up on the tablet. They grew up on goddamn TikTok, yo. At least my approaching unk status ass had a time and era where that wasn't even a thing, right? I remember the beautiful days where we had the flip phones, man. We had the early iPhones. I really sound old as hell right now. But I remember the OG days when it was like that, yo, where like social media was just kind of developing, and like we were kind of learning about it when it came to Facebook and Instagram and all that shit, but it wasn't ruling the world the way it was today. I remember it so vividly too. It's crazy.
For some reason, as time goes on, our generation continues to do this thing where they form the most warped views on what is acceptable by a certain age. And it's like, because of this, niggas just
oh my God, Kai Sinat, bro, can't catch
like,
a break.
You
see what I'm saying, bro? Look at this.
Boxes, or just can't live no more.
This dude holding a phone. Lord have mercy, bro.
Like, you gotta be constantly checking all these
That's so
invisible
crazy
boxes,
to me.
or be reaching certain milestones people be coming up with on the daily, despite it being your life. And I used to be guilty of this too. Like, back when I was younger, a lot of us for some reason used to think that by a certain age you shouldn't be playing games no more because it was childish, or you shouldn't really be out partying no more because you're supposed to be an adult. Look,
I'm gonna still play games. I don't play games as much because I'm busy and trying to grind right now, and also I don't even have the proper setup to. I do want a game stream, obviously, but I like there's nothing wrong with gaming, yo. I'm probably gonna play games for the rest of my life because games are lit as hell, and they only gonna get better from now. You know what I mean? And same thing with shows and other cool stuff. It's like, yeah, there's balance, but bro, you gonna tell me I can't enjoy life and play games no more? What kind of life is that? You're like the gaming whisperer taming even the toughest games. Yo, Spill Terror, I got no idea what that means, gang.
For me to get older and realize how dumb that mentality was, because I seen a bunch of people older than me still doing those same things, because there's only so much you can do in this life, let alone enjoy. But for some reason, our generation, or even society, paints this picture that when you get older, you're supposed to be this square-ass person with no personality or hobbies. Somehow you've just become a blank canvas.
Oh my
it's
God,
like you finally
bro.
reach your late 20s or early 30s, and then all of a sudden you ain't allowed to enjoy yourself or have fun no more. So apparently now you just stare at a wall, watch the
Yo,
news,
Leah, this video is perfect for you, girl. I'm watching how Gen Z is obsessed with age. What's good, Nick? What's good, Soy Tony, my boy? How you feeling? I'm watching how Gen Z, people like y'all bots are obsessed with age and how you can't reach a certain point without being called unk, even if you're in your early 20s. That's exactly what we're watching right now.
Talk about the economy or improve your credit score using current.
Are you not Gen Z too, unk? Yeah, I am Gen Z, but we all Gen Z. They obsessed with age. Watch, I'm 28. Soy Tony, I know, bro. I know. W28-year-old, by the way. You still in the prime of your life, bro. Honestly, I would even argue that when yo, Leah, put that goddamn emote away, girl. Don't give him the get out emote, yo, okay?
Yo, they still don't know what current is, bro. Aw, shoot. I keep forgetting. Shouts out to Current for sponsoring today's video. Current is the
no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing a sponsorship game. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, get your money, but no.
24/7 live support team, so that way in case.
Congrats on the move. Thank you, my brother, man. We're still setting up shop. It was gonna be a good era.
You're ever pissed off, you actually have someone to talk to, and you could also access 40,000 ATMs free of
Yo, he's still doing the ad,
alongside-
bro? Oh hell no, bro. Get your money, but shut up.
Are we all on the same planet? Do we live on the same earth? Where the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Unless they sponsor Philly Boy Wonder, we don't want them. Exactly, bro. I'm not doing no goddamn ads, okay? Unless they giving me the ad and give me the ad revenue, I'm not watching no ads.
Are you moving in this economy?
You almost 30, bro. Nobody's gonna want you anymore, bro. It's all over with. Pack it up, bro. You getting old, grandpa.
Oh my God.
Then you have the Hall of Fame line, "You a grown-ass man." And whichever nigga came up with this phrase ruined our entire generation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whoever made the "you a grown-ass man" line, bro, that motherfucker did that motherfucker did I don't even know the word to put for it, yo. He did generational damage to a generation of kids, including myself, yo. Cause I understand I've already been hit with those lines, yo. And I'm in my 20s, gang. I'm in my 20s. What's up, yo? You know what's up, Alice there? My stress is up right now, okay? Because I could be eating a fucking wing, a chicken wing, an apple. I could be throwing a damn boomerang, whatever the hell it is. And motherfuckers will say, "You a grown-ass man." As a grown-ass man, you really watching this? Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't do nothing no more.
Literally can't do nothing no more.
Okay, all right, that's crazy. Yo, hold on. He said at the same time. Relax, bro, relax.
I can't listen to R&B.
Listen to R&B. You let another man sing in your ear.
I can't reverse into a parking lot with my
Your streams is high cortisol? I mean, I guess.
car no more.
Is it appropriate for a grown man to reverse park?
I'm not allowed to eat
What?
sugar.
You want something sweet on your tongue?
I can't sleep in. I can't wear boxers.
There's no way this is actually a real thing and they're not trolling. They're talking about reverse parking, rocking boxers. I'm wearing boxers right now. I'm not going to show y'all, but I'm wearing boxers right now.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do, bro?
What do you want from me? Things I don't think you should be doing as a grown-ass man. Let's get right into it. Number one is having an apartment. Just buy a house.
Oh,
Bro, what do you want? Whoa. Whoa. What do you want me to do? What? Don't have an apartment. I'm sorry, bro. What are you talking about? What do you mean don't have an apartment? Oh, so in this economy, you want me to go buy a crib, bro? I'm trying. Just buy a house is crazy. I'm dying. Exactly, bro. What's good, RMCI? Things you should be doing as a grown man. Going on TikTok and telling children what grown men should be doing. Exactly. That's actually insane. This motherfucker just said, as a grown-ass man having an apartment. I'm sorry, brother. I can't afford a mansion in Beverly Hills just yet. But, you know, I'm trying, man. Damn. Oh, my God.
my God.
He got no. This got to be rage baiting. My God, he got to be rage baiting. He got to be rage baiting.
And I know some of these niggas are trolling, or hopefully they are, because otherwise people finna have a lot more concerns. But I'm sure some of them may genuinely not be trolling.
It's a certain age, as a grown-ass man, you're not supposed to be trying to make friends.
Only business partners.
I beg your pardon?
And I always find it funnier when some of the dudes that be saying this shit aren't even that grown.
Riding a bike. I can't ride a fucking bike.
Like, that ass, some of the people that be dropping this shit will be in their late teens to early 20s. And they're just...
Also, average age of home buyers is over 60, and age of first-time home buyers now average 40. Bro, what? I know. Handsome big man. I know. Trust me, I want to be a young homeowner too, but you know, we got to work to get to that. Shit, how many new people we got in this? I don't know, RMCI, a decent amount.
Telling a bunch of other grown men what they should or shouldn't be doing. But the one thing I would hate is actually being the grown-ass man having to deal with niggas like this in our generation, because then you just end up in situations like these.
Oh, no.
Why did you do that?
Oh,
Mike,
no.
you are 40 years old doing this. Like, come on, bro. You got the point, bro.
Ray, you bot.
Family, yo.
I fuck with the setup gang. RMC, I fuck with you.
I swear the internet's really just running laps around all of us. The way it got us thinking we should be mad successful from a super young age.
So all my young dreamers in here, man, of all ages. I know we got a whole bunch of different ages in this chat, from goddamn 16 to 30-year-olds, all in between, okay? Love the journey. Love the damn grind, yo, okay? Don't let motherfuckers on Instagram make you feel like you're doing bad in life.
Like, everyone seems to think they're behind. So many people feel like they've amounted to nothing. It's actually gotten ridiculous.
Only 22. I am not running out of time.
W follow. You are Takaka 767. Thank you so much.
People have bigger, better clients than me. I'm not doing enough. I'm 22.
Homegirl is having a tantrum.
And it's like, this shit has over 18 million views, over 4 million likes. Some of the top comments almost have 1 million likes themselves. So you can just see how many people out there actually feel like they're behind in their early to mid 20s. But I don't really blame people for feeling this way, because it's almost like we're now seeing the effects of constantly watching people our age or even younger.
She crying over this? I know exactly, literally.
Social media, specifically shorts platforms, will constantly do this thing where they throw a bunch of shit you ain't asked to see in your face.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially people that appear to be doing better than you. There's a nigga out there that just bought an expensive car that's younger than you. Someone debuted for a pro team at 16.
Dead
Another
ass.
person is traveling the world.
Dead
Your
ass.
is sitting here watching this video. So it's no surprise to see that damn near half of our generation feels pressure to maintain a successful image on social media.
I'm telling you.
Or that 65% believe they were falling behind their peers financially. Which is funny because everyone's out here thinking they're behind the person next to them. Whole time, hardly anyone's actually ahead to begin with. Nobody's more stressed than the 19 to 25-year-old who thinks they already ran out of time.
Boy, that's one of the most
despite you
relatable
literally only
things.
being a quarter of the way through your entire life. It doesn't help that society and life is already set up in a way where you're constantly trying to reach the next goal, so it's super easy to fall into this infinite cycle. And
yeah, people using daddy's money, trying to flex by renting houses and cars, telling them to be like them. Exactly, yo. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, handsome man, that's literally the most... You know, I'm going to save it for the end of the video. I'm going to save that for the end of the video because I have something to say about that specific statement.
that COVID shit definitely made this worse too. Like, despite it already being 6 years ago when it had happened, no one could convince me that those 2 to 3 years everyone lost doesn't have hella people now trying to cling on to whatever youth they have left or feel extra pressure to succeed as soon as possible. All in all, our generation has developed the most interesting perception of age. We got people thinking it's over if they didn't make it hella young. Everyone is now trying to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing by whatever age.
Yeah, I'm gonna still play games, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
Race against time, blah, blah, blah. There's a reason why sometimes it's best to just sit down and try to love yours. I mean, you tell me.
Shout out
Do you
J.
think
Cole.
the reason why everyone feels like they're behind nowadays is because they ain't actually moving themselves, but instead watching everyone else? Or are we finally starting to see the long-term effects of growing up with
You gotta be
access
40
to
playing games?
24/7?
Leah.
I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bro.
Great video. Great video. Leah, yes, to answer your question, I will definitely be playing games when I'm 40 years old. Are you kidding me? Banger video, by the way. Shout out Where's Dev. But yes, what? Are you kidding me? That's not crazy at all. See what I'm saying, Leah? This is you are the target audience for this damn video, yo. This is about you. This is literally about you. Gen Z is obsessed with age. Yo, they should make this Leah's obsessed with age. That's a crazy pull right there. Because this is the real point right here I'm trying to make. Bro, you are never too old to enjoy life, yo. I swear to God, motherfuckers will think that after a certain point, you're supposed to just wither away and die and not enjoy life no more. Yo, I will be 60 years old playing 2K. I don't care. Maybe not 2K. 2K pisses me off. But I'll play different games for sure. Are you kidding me? Whatever, GTA 85, whatever exists back then. You know what I mean? I will never stop rewatching Samurai Jack. Exactly, bro. I'll watch OG shows. I'll watch movies. I'll still watch superhero movies if they're still making them by that point. I will do all that shit, yo. And Big Handsome Man, to respond to your thing earlier, you said, this is the real shit that you said all day. People using daddy's money to trying to flex by renting houses and cars, telling them to be like them. Now, here's the thing, yo. I'll be playing GTA 7 with arthritis. That's hilarious. But it's not even just daddy's money, because some people, and I'll tell you, I've seen this method in real life literally so many times, especially when I was in Miami, yo. I saw so many people, gang. It's crazy how easy it is to fake a life that you don't really have on social media, right? You rent the cars, right? You go rent out a venue. You go get an Airbnb. You go get a videographer to shoot some crispy videos for you, and then bam, you could look like an overnight millionaire. You could freaking buy followers to get the verification badge. It's very, very simple. Maybe not easy, maybe not cheap, but it's very, very simple to fake a lifestyle on social media and make it look like you popping when you're really not. And then they utilize that to sell a course or sell some kind of product or whatever it is to then make the real money in real life after selling the fake lifestyle. It's pretty smart if you ask me. I don't think it's legit. I don't think it's like something you should do morally, but it's definitely a smart thing to do. And I've seen that before, bro. That's why you see these motherfuckers who don't even really live the lifestyle that they are posting, making y'all feel bad that you don't have that same lifestyle. And I used to be a victim to that when I was younger. I remember when I was like 20, 21 years old, when I was in grind mode. I'm still in grind mode, but when I was like just starting my grind mode, really, all this content shit and stuff like that, I was looking at these people. I'm like, damn, bro, why am I not popping? Why am I not this and that? Blah, 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 blah. But then you got to remember, bro, it's all about the journey. It's all about the time. And everything's going to take place when it should. You know what I mean? But that was an interesting video. Honestly, that was a fire video.
Shade on my neck is so bright like a bee. Ballin' LA and I feel like Kareem. Run up a mill at my nigga named me. Know that the money is all that you see. Claim you a vegan, but then you want beef. Know that you sick, but I got the vaccine.